Hello everyone, I am Anjali. I am studying 3rd BTech in CSE in Vishnu Institute of Technology. Now let us see about what is closure. A closure is a function that has access and remembers the outer function variables, and after the completion of outer function variables, it remembers the values. Let us see some example. Here we write a function, outer function, and it consists a variable count. In the inner function, the count is incremented. Here we create a variable myClosure, and it is assigned to the outer function. Here we calling the variable myClosure. Once it's implemented, the inner function value remembers the executed or outer function variable. Let us see how it works. Here we can see, here we didn't write any for loop or while loop anything, but it printed like using a for loop. That means it can store the values after it's implementing. Next, let us see what is a callback. A callback is a function which is passed to another function as an argument. Next, what is a promise? A promises are used to handle asynchronous functions. By using async and await, we can easily handle the promises like synchronous way. Now let us see to-do application. Here we created a to-do list function in which it consists a list. The list consists of what we want to do. That means the tasks. Here, when we want to add a to-do item, we created a function add, and here it is used to push the values to the list. Next, when we want to complete, when we mark as it is completer, so we created some function called mark as complete. Here overdue, that means the date as extended, it returns the task is not completed. Here we are using a filter method to extract what are the tasks are not completed. Next, due date. Due date is also similar to that one. That means if the due date equal to today, then it returns to due today function. Due later, if the today, if the due date is greater than the today and the work is not completed, then it returns to due later function. Here a function is returned to displayable list. It is used to display the tasks which are completed and which are not completed. Here we using a list map. Here a variable status is used whether the work is completed or not. If it consists, if it is completed, then it shows a cross mark. If it is not completed, it shows a blank bracket. And here it is used to return. Here the return is used to access all the functions which is written in the to-do list. Next, here we created a variable to-dos. It consists a to-do list, that means function, and we created a constant formatted date. That means we want to have the date right, so we created a constant variable and it consists of today date. Next, here we created yesterday and tomorrow. Now we are adding the tasks to the to-do list. It displays, first of all, it displays my to-do list. If it is overdue, then it prints overdue, and if it is due today, it prints the due today's variables. If it is due later, then it prints the due later variable. Now let us run the code. Todo. Yes. Here we can say my to-do list. Here overdue is submit assignment 2024-12-13. That means yesterday. Due today. Pay rent. I already pay the rent. That means here we can see the completed task, so that it shows cross mark. Now service vehicle. Service vehicle is not completed by me, so it shows an empty brackets. Next, due later. Later means after. File taxes should be paid tomorrow. That's why it shows a empty brackets. Thank you.